Are you curious about the scariest places? Are you looking for food while running away from dangerous animals and sickness? Well, that's what Dual Survival is all about. People who love excitement have enjoyed the show since the beginning, and Cody Lundin deserves some credit for hosting it with a lot of dedication. Cody loves survival challenges and has risked his life many times becoming a big part of the show. But recently he hasn't been seen, and his fans are worried because he seemed a bit off in his last episodes. Let's dive in and discover what really happened to Cody Lundin from Dual Survival. Dual Survival is a reality TV show that was on Discovery Channel for 9 seasons from June 2010 to October 2016. During its time on air, it became one of the top survival shows, like Survivor and Bear Grylls' Man vs. Wild. The show had 2 survival experts demonstrating their skills in planned survival situations. One of the main stars of the show was Cody Lundin, a naturalist and expert in primitive skills who was in the first 4 seasons. While the main hosts often changed, Cody's departure was the most surprising to fans. Cody has a lot of survival expertise. He was born and raised as an only child in rural Arizona. After finishing high school, he started living as a naturalist first with friends and then in a bush shelter. He graduated from college in Prescott, Arizona in 1989 with a degree in depth psychology and holistic health. He wrote 2 books about wilderness survival. 8.6 Degrees, The Art of Keeping Your Ass Alive and When All Hell Breaks Loose. Stuff You Need to Survive When Disaster Strikes. Today, Cody lives off the grid in a sustainable solar earth home he designed in northern Arizona. There, he runs the Aboriginal Living Skills School, offering courses in outdoor survival and bushcraft. Before hosting Dual Survival, Cody hosted another Discovery Channel series, Lost in the Wild, in 2004, which focused on solving missing persons cases in wilderness areas. Though the series was short-lived, Cody stayed in touch with Discovery Channel producers who invited him to join Dual Survival in 2010. Cody's expertise, fun personality, and sense of humor made him a fan favorite. Cody's survival instincts didn't just suddenly appear. He had them from the start. His father was in the military, so as an only child, Cody moved frequently due to his father's postings. By junior high, they settled in Wyoming, where Cody finished high school. The constant moving and his strict father made Cody resentful, so he left home right after high school to live on the streets. Life without a home and income was tough. Cody spent his teenage years in communes on park benches or in friends' backyards. Eventually, he found a shelter and attended college from there. Despite the challenges, Cody earned a degree in holistic health from Prescott College. Lundin put all his life's trauma and experiences into a book about persevering even when everything goes wrong. Thanks to his books and his survival experiences, Lundin was offered a hosting job on Lost in the Wild. He accepted and soon started hosting Dual Survival. Dual Survival seemed perfect for Cody, with its need for an edgy personality humor and a passion for survival. So when Discovery announced that Cody would no longer be part of the show, fans thought it was a bad joke. The shock was greater because the announcement came in the middle of the 4th season without waiting for it to end. Cody had always been a big part of the show, which made his sudden departure even more surprising. However, it was true. Cody left the show, leaving his fans in shock and disappointment. They loved watching him overcome challenges, and his departure was a major setback in his career. Cody didn't hesitate to talk about leaving the show, but his response was confusing. He didn't clarify much, and simply stated that he didn't quit. He was fired due to many disagreements with Discovery Channel representatives. He vaguely mentioned these differences, not wanting to jeopardize his career. Cody's problems with the show's producers began in the 3rd season when his co-host, Dave Canterbury, was replaced by Joseph Teddy. Cody appeared in all the promotional material for Season 4, and everything seemed normal until one episode showed him walking off set, visibly frustrated. This made fans wonder if he would return. Discovery Channel then announced that Cody was no longer part of the show, shocking fans who wanted to know why he left. Dear campers, I've been fired by Discovery Channel due to differences over safety and health concerns on the show, and will no longer be part of Dual Survival, Cody explained in a later Facebook post. Although I'll miss some parts of the show, what I'll miss most are my fans and the chance to teach life-saving skills, indigenous culture, and values of integrity and respect for our natural world. On a global level, Cody continued, Discovery Channel said they wanted to change things up on their survival shows, which upset Cody because he thought they fired him for the wrong reasons. He also said the producers made it seem like he left because he couldn't handle tough situations, which he disagreed with. He wrote on Facebook that these claims were untrue and made him look bad. Cody later explained that he was fired because his concerns about safety and health were ignored. He said he would miss the show but wouldn't compromise on safety for the sake of survival. After Cody's statement, people saw Discovery Channel as the villain, thinking the channel forced Cody and his crew to do dangerous tasks leading to his firing. But this was just speculation, and Discovery Channel didn't address it. The network said they enjoyed working with Cody and wished him well. They explained they wanted to bring something new to the audience and decided to change the host to offer a fresh perspective on survival. This explanation didn't satisfy Cody's fans. It only made them angrier and worsened the situation. According to reports, Cody claimed that Discovery's statements were inaccurate, false, and uncalled for. He felt these statements made him look bad, as if he had left the show on his own rather than being fired. Cody was hurt, believing Discovery implied he wasn't good enough anymore. He felt they were undermining his skills and suggesting he couldn't handle survival tasks, which questioned his dignity and professional expertise. This made the situation worse, but Cody was prepared to defend himself against corporate people who knew little about real survival. Cody had plenty to do after being fired from Dual Survival, as he ran his own school teaching survival skills. However, Discovery's statements added fuel to the fire, and their refusal to apologize or accept blame infuriated him. What happened next was unexpected and shocking. Cody couldn't let it go after Discovery cast doubt on his entire career, so he took the channel to court and filed a lawsuit against them. In 2016, TMZ said Cody sued Discovery Channel for saying bad things about him. They also said Cody felt scared because his new co-host, Joseph Tetty, threatened him twice. Cody said Tetty threatened to leave him in the mountains with an ice axe in Norway, and in Hawaii, he said Tetty threatened to kill him with a spear. The court decided that Discovery Channel didn't do anything wrong in the lawsuit, because there wasn't enough proof to support Lundin's claims. District Judge Ruslan O. Silver said Lundin agreed to be on a TV show that was edited, and that his character wasn't shown in a bad way. Mr. Lundin was okay with being on the show as long as he looked good, she said. Judge Silver also said Lundin didn't show how the show made him look bad. She mentioned there were many parts in the show where they praised his survival skills and said his leaving was a big loss for the show. In the lawsuit, Cody stated he didn't feel safe on the show and that the channel ignored his repeated requests to improve the situation. Initially, the reason for Cody's fear wasn't clear, but the lawsuit revealed that Joe Tetty made him feel unsafe by saying intense things that made Cody paranoid. The trouble began during a shoot in the harsh mountains of Norway, where they were trying to survive the rough weather. Tetty suddenly told Cody he would bury him on the mountain. Because the show was isolated, Cody felt really scared, but he tried to brush it off, thinking it was just in his head. However, Tetty didn't stop harassing Cody. During an episode in Hawaii, Tetty approached Cody and threatened to impale him holding a spear and speaking aggressively. This confirmed to Cody that Tetty was a real threat. Cody didn't feel safe at night and was always afraid Tetty would attack him to assert dominance. While Cody was struggling, the show creators and Discovery representatives were busy creating controversy. They portrayed him as losing his mind and going insane with his paranoid behavior and strange stunts before he was fired. In the lawsuit, Cody accused Discovery Channel of intentionally making him look crazy, which he wouldn't tolerate. He wanted everyone at Discovery to face consequences. However, things didn't go as Cody hoped. The lawsuit ruled in Discovery's favor, with the judge stating there was no solid evidence to support Cody's claims. It was just his word against theirs. But Cody didn't give up. He submitted another appeal against the decision. Cody Lundin's firing and lawsuit remain one of the biggest controversies of dual survival, but not the only shocking incident. In 2011, Cody's first co-host, Dave Canterbury, was let go after it was found he lied about his qualifications. Dave claimed he was a sniper in the U.S. Army, but this and other claims were proven false. After leaving the show, Dave posted a YouTube video where he admitted to lying. "Did I embellish some things on my resume? I did. I didn't do it to hurt anyone or make things difficult for my family. I did it to better my family," he said. It was later found that Joe Teddy, like Dave Canterbury, lied on his resume. He claimed he served in a secret U.S. Special Forces unit and completed Special Forces sniper and combat diver training. Many veterans watching the show doubted these claims. A background check showed no records of him completing those courses. While he did serve in the U.S. Military Special Forces, it wasn't in a secret unit, and he was never deployed in combat, as he claimed. Because of these lies, the Special Forces Association (SFA) disavowed him. He's an embarrassment to the regiment because he has lied and exaggerated about his Special Forces qualifications, said former Army Sergeant Major George Davenport, a member of the SFA. That's not the only controversy Joe was involved in. He was forced to leave the show after a violent incident. While filming one of his final scenes of Season 6, he attacked a dog and allegedly killed it. According to TMZ, Joe saw a group of stray cats running from a dog onto the set. When the dog mauled one of them, Joe went after it, leaving it dead. After the incident, he was banned from all Discovery Channel offices, while executives decided what to do with dual survival. As a result, the show was canceled, and Season 6 was condensed to only 4 episodes, while the network cut ties with Teddy and Matt Graham, his co-host at the time. However, this cancellation lasted only a few months. The show returned for the 7th season in January 2016, with a new cast, Bill McConnell and Grady Powell. Dual survival fans did not like this sudden change, and the viewership dropped drastically after Joe Teddy and Matt Graham left. The first 6 seasons averaged about 1.5 million views per episode, but Season 7 did not reach even 1 million viewers. The audience especially disliked Bill, finding him too dramatic and annoying. This led the producers to change the cast again for Season 8, replacing Bill McConnell with Josh James and Beau McGlone. The cast was changed once more for the 9th season, with Jeff Zausch and E.J. Snyder as hosts. Despite these changes, viewership never returned to the levels of the first 6 seasons. Although Dual Survival hasn't been officially canceled by the network, there hasn't been any news about the show returning since Season 9 ended in October 2016. After more than 5 years, it's safe to assume Discovery Channel does not plan to renew it for another season. While it was on air, Dual Survival was criticized for not being realistic enough. While it was supposed to be an educational program, especially in the beginning, the credibility of the show suffered due to revelations of dishonesty from former cast members. However, the show was upfront about some aspects being staged with each episode, starting with a disclaimer stating on some occasions, situations are presented to Dave and Cody so that they can demonstrate survival techniques. Additionally, the hosts sometimes spoke directly to the audience about how certain scenarios would unfold in a real-life survival situation. For instance, in Season 1, Dave and Cody encountered a pair of large snakes, which could provide food in an emergency. They decided not to harm them, acknowledging that in a real survival scenario, they wouldn't be able to show such kindness. In Cody Lundin's lawsuit against Discovery Channel, the judge mentioned that Dual Survival is scripted more than the producers let on to viewers. For example, Although the show often depicts its hosts as starving and lacking water, they're always close to resorts, lodges, and hotels, and even got catered lunches during filming. The judge also noticed several occasions where animals that seemed wild were actually captive, added to the set for dramatic effect. Fans also noticed some things on the show that didn't add up. In one episode, viewers noticed Matt Graham holding red-tipped matches, but when he passed them to Joe Teddy, they suddenly changed color, going from green to red again. This suggested that the scene was filmed multiple times and then edited together to get the best version. Additionally, the show's producers like to add drama by portraying the survivalist pairs as if they disliked each other. The hosts of Season 7, Bill McConnell and Grady Powell, were a clear example of this, often appearing to clash on screen more than other pairs. However, when asked later, both Bill and Grady said there were no hard feelings between them and attributed the drama to TV editing tricks. Whether scripted or not, people still like watching survival shows that demonstrate human resilience in tough situations. Even though survival isn't on anymore, there are plenty of other survival-focused TV shows to watch. One of the most popular ones currently is Naked and Afraid, which has been airing on Discovery Channel since 2013. It follows a group of individuals trying to survive in the wilderness while completely naked. For fans of reality TV competitions, there's History Channel's Alone. It follows 10 survival experts competing for a prize of $500,000. Each contestant is dropped into the Canadian wilderness with just a backpack of basic gear. They must find food, water, and shelter while filming their experiences. Since its debut in 2015, Alone has gained a loyal following and become a cult classic. Another hit from History Channel is Mountain Men, which offers a unique take on the survival genre. Unlike many other shows, it presents more of a documentary-style view, following the daily lives of individuals who have spent years living in remote areas of Montana, Alaska, and Maine. Survivor, the pioneer of survival reality series, is still going strong on CBS and is about to start its 42nd season. It has also inspired several international versions, including successful ones in Australia, Denmark, Turkey, and France. Clearly, these shows, which showcase human determination against nature's challenges, continue to captivate a broad audience, or they wouldn't keep making them. Cody Lundin currently lives in northern Arizona, where he has built a passive solar Earth house and continues to survive through thick and thin. Interestingly, Cody doesn't pay for utilities. He collects rainwater composts waste and grows his own vegetables. He also has a YouTube channel with over 50,000 subscribers, but he hasn't been active on it for 6 years. Thanks for hanging out with us. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons so you won't miss our next video.